Okay, guys. So as you can see, if you follow my social media and my real life, real time journey, I just updated my resume. I used one of the templates provided by an office word processor I use, which is Google Docs. And it turned out I actually like it a lot. And then I tested it on the resume parser for the job board I'm using on Rev in New Jersey, and it's just not working out with that resume format. And I don't want to waste too much time into it. My building's testing the alarm system, but I don't want to get like for me, for other people, they might spend 80% of their time fine tuning it for the parser. For me, I don't want to spend 80% of my time fine tuning it for the parser. So I'm going to circumnavigate those job boards. Those job boards, LinkedIn, all those commercial job boards. My personal feeling is that they've been overrun by salespeople offering like resume services. You got to spend money, or you got to spend 80% of your time just parsing your resume, because some HR departments, like the older ones, that's what they've come to rely on. They no longer look at your resume. They just parse it and then let the machine do it. So it's one of the built-in sort of like mission critical factors of this project, which is I don't want that type of company. So those types of companies that are hamstrung by their technology because they aren't proficient enough and literate enough in it, I sort of want to exclude them automatically, like naturally. All right, so, and pardon that, the testing fire alarm in my building. Fire alarm's working. I can't beat this fire alarm. Okay, so for having to wait, I'll tell you a funny story about the fire alarm. One time, it was a real fire alarm. So what I did was I ran out of my unit and I ran all the way outside, and then there was nobody outside. So I went back in, and my floor is full of people in wheelchairs and old people, and they were like basically still just in the hallway, wondering what was happening. I'm like, there's a fire. Come on, everybody, let's go. And we can't. We're in wheelchairs. All right. That was one time there was a real fire. So, I'm as much of a gold digger as you are. All right. So, what was I gonna say? And I don't want any teen time fans to get the impression of Jesus. All right. But tell you no lies, because my brand is built on this kind of advice. So what I'm going to do is, retail trade is a very big occupation, right? In pretty much almost any part of the world. And how do you do that? You don't use job boards really. Most of the time you just walk in, hand them your resume, they see what you look like. And then if they need you, they just ask you, right? So in that trade, you circumvent the job boards, you circumvent all those salespeople. It's the same thing here, except what ought you do? You got to find the biggest companies, right, in your area, or the most popular ones, right, the ones that are successful. And you look, they all have job boards themselves. And on top of that, if they don't have your position, you submit an unsolicited application, and they all have that feature as well. Sounds like a lot of work, right? But this is for people who care where they work, people who want to love the ship that hires them. All right, so that's how I'm going to take it from now on. I'm sick of these parsers. They do not work, these parsing software. And from personal inside scoop, I kind of know the attitude. It's too much. It's too much. It's too much. Right? All right. I'll see you guys later on the other side.